Hello students, welcome to the online class. So as we know all that your FA3 examinations are going to be conducted by 19th. So here we are going with the revision part of this bio chapter, which is why do we fall ill. So as we know that we have to go through the MCQs and assertion and reasoning based questions. So today I am going to first take the assertion and reasoning based questions for you. So we'll have a discussion about these questions. For assertion and reasoning based questions, you will be given with certain directions which you have to read very carefully. So here is the direction for the questions. In each of the following questions, a statement of a assertion will be given, followed by the corresponding statement of the reason. So whatever question will be given, one statement will be given as an assertion and another statement will be given as the reason of the assertion. Okay. So here you have to choose among all these four options any one which is going to be the most suitable for the question. Okay, so here is the first option, that is both assertion and reason are true and reason is correct explanation of assertion. Or the B option is both assertion and reason are true but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. C, assertion is true but reason is false. And the D, assertion is false but reason is true. So here are the four options which has been provided for you for taking it as an answer for your questions. Okay, so here comes the first question. The question number 1, here the assertion statement is some communicable disease spread by means of droplets. So children, we have already finished this chapter, why do we fall ill, right? So we have studied about the disease and the means of spread of disease, right? So we have seen communicable, non-communicable disease. So here the statement, it is related with the communicable disease. So communicable disease means the one which can spread from one person to the other person, or you can say the disease which can spread from infected person to the healthy person, right? So the statement says that some communicable disease spread by means of droplets. So of course, this statement is absolutely true, right? Because most of the disease can spread, become infectious with by sneezing or by coughing or by even sputa. So here this can be communicable with the means of droplets. And the reason which has been given here is the droplets of saliva and nasopharyngeal secretion may contain millions of bacteria and viruses. So yes, as we have also seen that how the infectious disease can transfer or viruses can transfer from one person to the other. So by sneezing and all, it can spread. So droplets, of course, it contains most of the bacteria and viruses which becomes the media to transfer from a infectious person to healthy person. So yes, according to us, now both assertion and reason are true, and the assertion is the reason is correct explanation of assertion. So yes, the answer is A. So here you can see the answer is A, right? Let's move on to the next question. So the here assertion is peptic ulcers causes acidity, related pain and bleeding in the stomach. See, peptic ulcer means the ulcers which are caused into the stomach linings. So those are called as peptic ulcers, and of course this we get acidity, that is due to the ulcers only, and also it leads to the bleeding in the stomach. So this is correct statement. Let's move on to the reason. So reason, stress in the life causes peptic ulcer. So stress is not related with any kind of ulcers. So it is I don't think it is a reason, is a correct one for assertion. So let's move on to see so here we have seen the assertion is totally correct, and because peptic ulcer can causes acidity and also bleeding in the stomach, so yes, assertion is true. But the reason for the assertion was not at all correct, and even the statement is false. So that's why the option which comes, that is C. So here you can see the answer is C. Okay. Moving on to the third question. The assertion statement is the type of treatment to be followed is same for all types of pathogens. So we have studied what are pathogens. Pathogens are the microbes or the microorganisms which causes disease. Okay, we have seen the microorganisms majorly of two types, that one which causes disease and one which are very much helpful for some activities in our body, right? But pathogens are considerably, these are the one which causes disease. Okay, so that statement is correct, right? The reason for this given, immunization can prevent many infectious disease. So immunization, recently you all people have been gone through the vaccination, so now you people all are immune people, right? You have got immunization from the coronavirus. So as you can see, this immunization is a method or it is a technique which can help us to prevent from any disease. So as you can see, one. So the answer is D here. Assertion is false but reason is true. So the answer will be D. Okay. So treatment for any kind of pathogen. See, pathogens, I said no, it is a microorganism. So all kind of microorganisms cannot be treated with the same kind of medicine or a same kind of treatment. So every pathogens cannot be treated with the same treatment or same any kind of antibiotic or antibacterial medicines, right? So the assertion is totally wrong, whereas reason statement is correct, because immunization is helpful towards the prevention of many infectious disease. Got it? Now the next fourth question is, the assertion statement is tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is a bacterial disease. So tuberculosis usually spreads with the bacteria, and tuberculosis is mainly transmitted by the droplet infection. So we have seen droplet method. Droplet method means where the microorganisms will be spread with the by the agent of saliva or any sneezing or any droplet from the nozzle. So yes, tuberculosis can be spread with the droplet method. So let's check out with the options. So here, as you know, of course, this tuberculosis is a bacterial infectional disease. So yes, it is true. And reason which is said that tuberculosis will spread from the droplet method. So that is also true. So let's see. Both the assertion and reason are true, of course. But do you think the reason is the correct explanation of assertion? So no, it's not the correct explanation of assertion. The fifth question here is assertion statement. Disease that last for only very short period of time are called acute disease. So we have also studied about the types of disease, where we have seen there are majorly two types of disease, acute disease and chronic disease. Acute disease are the one which be there in the persons with the person for a short duration. They can be curable and easily curable, and they will be limited for a short duration in the person's body. Or chronic disease means the one which stays for a long duration or even till the death of the person. So here this statement is absolutely correct statement. Typhoid is an acute disease. So typhoid is an acute, is a short duration statement. So do you think acute typhoid is an acute disease? So here let's check out with the options. So here both assertion and reasoning are true, but reason is correct explanation of assertion. No, I don't think so, because they are not at all related. Okay, so here we have seen, we have studied about the acute and chronic. Like chronic diseases are like cancer, okay, diabetics, which cannot be cured immediately, or even they cannot be they can be in our body for a long duration, even it can go till the death of the person. So that is not the correct one. So here assertion is false, but the reason is true. So the answer for this will be D. So we'll go on with this again. Let's check out the answer. Yes, so the answer is D. So please read these questions, practice these questions, and try to understand the assertion and reason based statements, and we'll see you in the next class. Thank you so much.